Here's how I told my mom that I was pregnant at 17 years old. So I grew up living with my mom and I actually didn't really know my dad at all. But when I was 15, I went to go live with my dad. And then when I was 17, or just before my 17th birthday, my dad passed away and I found out I was pregnant a couple months later. So at this point, I'd only been living with her a week and she was just ecstatic to have me home after not being there for over a year. So I actually found out I was pregnant at work during a late night shift at Chili's. And by the time I got home from work, only my boyfriend at the time knew. Well, he's my fiance now. My best friend knew, and then a bunch of people at work knew because it's Chili's, so things get around fast. When I did get home though, my mom was actually not there. She was out with her boyfriend, but my little sister was home, so I ended up telling my little sister, and then we both called my mom to see when she was gonna be home, which she was sus of because like it wasn't like me to just call late at night and be like, hey, when are you gonna be home? So then the next morning, my mom kind of came home in a rush and she burst into my room and I go, I have something to tell you. And she just goes, you're pregnant, before I could like even begin to process what I was about to tell her. So I went over to my drawer, I grabbed out a bunch of the pregnancy tests I had taken and I pretty much just like threw them at her. Her jaw literally dropped to the floor. But then she reassured me she had a dream about it, she knew it was gonna be okay, that she was really excited, that she knew I could do it, all the things. She was really supportive. I'm pretty confident that my mom would have been supportive either way, but I do think that only being home for a week after not being there so long definitely made her ease up a little bit on like the strictness with it. But she couldn't let it go that easy. She did have to prank Reason, so she pranked Reason that she was like really mad at him and it was pretty funny. Since I found out I was pregnant though, I never asked for anything extra. My mom always supported me because she wanted to, but she never needed to. My fiance and I moved out the day I graduated, just before having my baby. It was like a month before I had my baby. Let me know if I should get Reason to do a story time of how he told his parents.